Alrighty, we are back after a lobby restart. So, well, now I actually have information to go over. Welcome along, everyone, to round 5 of the realistic tier here for Breakout Racing League. It's the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. We are here at the streets of Baku. Yeah, once again, so I'm prepared as usual. How do I switch camera? Here. So, let's see. Let's go off the top of my head. Baku is a 3.73 mile, 6 kilometer track with 51 laps as the normal race length, which is what, the 100%. But because this is a league race, it's only going to be 50% of that. Our pole position on the grid is on the right hand side of the track. Let's see, maximum speed is around 337 kilometers per hour. Not sure how fast these cars can go. Let's see, that's about it. Oh, pit lane is about 16.5 seconds, so we'll keep that in mind, whether to see who can undercut and who can maintain the overcut or whatever is gonna go on in the race. But because this is realistic, we have full qualifying with Q1, Q2, and Q3. Yeah, once again, I'm very unprepared. I don't know what I'm talking about. But, I don't know. A difference between last year and this year is there is no... How would I say it? You are not required to start on the tires you qualify on in Q2. So if you get into Q3 and you qualified on mediums, you have to start on those mediums. But now with that off, anyone can start on any tire they want, which also plays in what strategy is going to be played today. I assume everyone will probably do hard medium, as that seems to be meta in this game. And that's like the only thing you can do, actually. That or medium hard, which is alternate. And yeah, I just assume that's how it's gonna be. I haven't really played this game, so I don't know a lot of things compared to these guys. But yeah, not much going on. Everyone's starting off their first laps of today. Do I even have audio? I have no clue. Give it a little check. Oh, we do. Alright, nice. So yeah, we have John going through the castle section, coming out of it, going through, I don't even know the corner numbers. But yeah, he will be the first to set a lap in the Williams, which is, I think, the last car in the performance index. Not sure how many points Williams has. We shall check that right now. While that loads up, we have John gonna come across the line. He will not set provisional pole, obviously, because it's Williams. Cam right behind him sets a 40.8 in the McLaren, with John setting a 42.9. Port comes over and sets a 41.2 in the Ferrari. I don't think these are quite representative times. Toneless Death with a 41.7, slotting in behind his teammate for P3. I assume the car behind is going to be on a lap. Is that Phantom? That is not Phantom. That is Minico. What button? Here we go. Who else went out there? Ardell is now up into P4 with a 0.7 as well. Very close to Thomas for P3. Yeah, well, everyone continues on. Oh, Dayton comes up with 40.5. Goes up into P1 in the Red Bull, which I think is the top car in the performance index. Not again. Again, not sure. Let's see. Cookie in the Red Bull goes up in the P1 with a 0.3. Again, these aren't the fastest times these guys are gonna set all night. The fastest times should come in around Q3. Minico having a bit of a scruffy castle section, but he shall continue on in the Alfa Romeo. Everyone continuing to set their lap times. Calzone hopped up into P8, 44.7, and Carnival with a 50.0, absolute outstanding lap. And yeah. While we wait for people to continue putting in their laps, I guess we can go over constructor standings. Okay, obviously we have Red Bull leading. It's Red Bull. Red Bull has 130 points, with Mercedes behind with 69 points. Alpine P3 with Sczther probably carrying the whole team. Monaco hops up into P7 with a 42.0. And who else set lap times? I think that's all they're running for now. Yep. These guys should be coming in. The Nath is on a lap. I think he just started it. Not sure if he's flashing or not. Yep, he's on a lap. Let's see. Hassan P4 with 54 points to their name. 4 points behind Alpine. Ferrari with a disappointing P5 in the constructor standings right now. 48 points to the name. McLaren P6, 41. AlphaTauri P7, 22. Alfa Romeo P8 with 19 points. And then Williams and Aston Martin P9 and P10 with 1 point to their name. So, fairly spread out constructors standings, with the middle of it being close, like usual. But here we have Nath, the Haas driver, coming through the castle section. Looked pretty nice and tidy. The Haas is actually a pretty good car this year. So yeah, I won't be surprised if he is able to bring some pretty good points for the team, for the American team. Yep, rolling through the final set of corners for the Haas driver. We'll see what banker lap he will set. Comes across the line. He hops up into P7 with a 0.0, going just a bit ahead of Monaco in the Alfa Romeo. Yeah. I guess something to mention is BRL, as Alphanesis has retired. Oh, Sczther has also retired. Did not notice that. Not sure what happened to Alpha. Looks like he has crashed in the castle section. Not a good start for him. For his night. So that's already 2 people out of qualifying. Probably making it easier for others to get easily into Q2. Let's see who else is on lap. Hoop is on lap. Oh, it's because that's the quali ban. I wonder what I have no idea what he did. But here we have it, the Mercedes of Unsighted Port 1. I think he was the one that won the last Grand Prix, as he hops up into P1 ahead of Cookie with a 40.111. Zach, I'm very tired. I don't want to, like, age. You should join me, Zach, for real. It's quite painful, huh? Damn. Well, y'all just gonna have to last with the ASMR. I'm really tired. It's hot here in California and I want to go to sleep. Cookie doesn't have a front wing. Well, fantastic stuff. You can commentate? Okay. Allow me to bring up Party. Where are you? I assume Xbox, yes, Chandler? You are a joke. How am I gonna commentate correctly? I'm tired. I'm kidding. More energy will come in the race. It's qualifying. Nothing happens in qualifying. Maybe. But yeah, nothing really going on. It's just everyone setting up. Dude, I'm not even like full-time commentator for Realistic. I just hopped on because no one else can. Y'all gotta sort out your commentary problem. Oh, Minico has spun. Wow. Okay, well, that's that lap done for Minico. I don't know if he has damage. I didn't see, but that doesn't really matter right now. Calzoner is on lap. Who else is on lap? An Alpine, I assume that's Redeemer? Nope, that's not. That's Cold Carnival. Who's in the Alpine? I'm not in. Well, I'm not in. I don't know the lineup. So, yeah, Cookie has retired. He is well in the Q2. He should easily be in the Q3, actually. He's a Red Bull. But here we have it. Cold Carnival on the main straight. I'm, like, gonna die. Coming across the line. What lap will he do? He will only go up to P14 with a 43.3. I feel very, like, tired now. Wow. I don't think Calzoner improved. I'm not sure. Or maybe he's on lap again. I don't know. Everyone's on their out laps. Dayton is on another lap. Porter's retired. He's well in the Q2. Dayton pulls into the pit, so he doesn't complete his lap. He should easily be into Q2 as well. I can't think. Cam is on an out lap. Sufyan, I think, is starting. No, he's probably going to go into pits. Ardell is on an out lap. Veyron is coming in. Nath is exiting the pits. Oh, Minico's going again, so he did not get damage. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what to talk about. Nope, Minico has backed out. He has his lights flashing, so he's not in the hot lap mode anymore. Ardell has started his lap. I think Cam has as well. Yep. About to head into the castle section, the McLaren driver. Oh, bit of a tap on the wall for Cam. I don't think that should affect him though. Literally anyone else can join. It's depressing. Oh, and Cam has spun. But yeah, full qualifying is kind of depressing when you're commentating alone. Camus spun again. Absolute inspiring stuff from the McLaren driver. Soufiane is on the lap again. We'll check him out later. TTM Ardell, sorry. Should looking like a clean exit. Now gonna go through the final set of corners with a backwards McLaren. Right on the wall. Absolutely inspiring stuff from Cam. Wow. But onto the main straight. Here comes Ardell in the AlphaTauri. I don't know where this car... Oh, okay. What was that? But he pulls in to the pits, so he does not complete his lap. Nath is on his out lap, so yep. Phantom is as well. Carnival is as well. Is Reptile on a lap? He is. So going through the castle section for the Aston Martin. Nice and tidy. Not sure if that was fast or not, but it's like this. Is this an air driving? Nope, that's him driving. Okay. No, I decided to not really update the graphic. I'm too lazy, Chandler. I'm tired. All I did was change the points and stuff. I didn't remove his name. I don't know why. But here comes Reptile. Is that Cam? Cam is finally pulling into the pits. Reptile goes 4/10 faster, but does not improve his position, so he remains P13, but he should still easily be into Q2. Not sure how much time is left in the session. Calzone about to start his lap. Redeemer coming across the line, goes up to P16 with a 44.2. And then the Williams goes straight into the wall. What? So Redeemer is out of the session, as you see. Not sure what went on there, but his car is gone now. Calzone starting his lap. Hopefully, or hoping to get into Q2. Very low gears, which is very odd in this game. Who else is on lap? Phantom is starting his lap, going into turn 2. Also low gears. What is going on? Okay. Nath has finished up in the top 10. He pulled into the pits. So we only have 2 people on their laps. Calzone will be the first one to cross the line. Nice and tidy. In second gear. That is quite inspiring. The coach, I'm tired, bro. Wait till the race if you want energy. Jesus. My bad. Anyway, Calzone going through the final corner. Looking pretty tidy for the Aston Martin. Hopefully he can get up into Q2. Bring his team. Well, actually both the cars into Q2. As Reptile is in the cutoff. I think cutoff is 15. I forgot. Coming across the line. Calzone only goes P16 with a 43.3. And I think that's him eliminated out of Q1. Well, there you have it. A very depressing Q1. Yep, there you have it. Qualifying 1 is now done and dusted here at Baku. Hoop P1 with a 40.1. Cookie P2, Dayton P3. The top teams in the top 3. Surprising? Not really. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. So John is actually out. Didn't know what the cutoff is. So John, Carnival, Calzone, Redeemer, Alphanesis, and Sczther are out of qualifying. Didn't even know it went up to P14. I assume that's how how it be, I guess. Alright, oh wow, okay, we're straight into Q2. So prior to this season, well, last season, we would have a lot of guys going out in mediums, trying to get into Q3 on mediums. Mainly the top guys would easily get into Q3 on the medium compact tires to start on those tires. But this game, and this year actually, you don't need to do that anymore. So everyone will be on soft side soon. I don't even think you can access mediums. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I see. Looks like Port will be the first one to start and finish his lap, so we'll keep it on him. It's okay, Sczther. You can do it next race. Anyway, if anyone wants to join me, like, please do. I'm depressed here. I'm tired. Yes, baby comes. So exciting, I know. My very depressed and energetic voice. So nice. I'm not going to sleep. Yet. Maybe I will do it in the race, but I can do either, so it doesn't matter. Something's telling me that Sczther will win the race after starting P19, so that quali ban will mean nothing, in my humble opinion. Yep, you guys can. I know, right? PC things, but while these guys do their laps actually, and yeah, we'll just wait for them to set their times. I don't feel like talking right now. Maybe I need some coffee. Maybe some caffeine will help. I think that's actually a terrible idea. How hot is it? Yep. Oh no, looks like a very nice and cool day here at Baku. Meanwhile, here in California, it's a casual 116 or something like that. Discord, I can do either, Chandler. Just tell me which one you want. Okay. Doesn't matter to me, Chandler. Just that I won't be this like depressed during the race because I don't know, maybe action will happen. It's qualifying. People are just saying the lap times. Alright, there we have it. Port comes across the line first. Sets up 40.2, but Hoop instantly beats that because he's a legend in the Mercedes. Oh, and Taylor instantly beats that in the Red Bull. So there we have it. All the lap times coming in. We have two guys already in the .0s here for the Breakout laps in Q2. I assume that's normal for these two guys. .0 for both of them. Everyone still coming into the grid. What am I talking about? Yeah. 0.3 for Cam, 42.5 for Sufyan. Nath coming across the line, comes P5 with a 41.8. In the Haas, the American team. Who's on lap? Cookie is. Got Domenico first. Up too late. Domenico goes P5. Cookie stays P or stays P8. 46.8 for the Red Bull. Absolute outstanding lap. But I think he's doing another lap. He is. That Thomas Death was up into P7. And I think Phantom will be the next one. Oh. Phantom has spun. Somewhere. There. How that happened, I have no clue. I assume it's set up, maybe. But he will come he will come across the line and complete his lap with a 2-minute 4.6 lap. Pretty good lap. Pretty nice and tidy. I think that's everyone for now. Cookie is doing a second one, so we'll go on board with him. Nice and clean through the castle section. Low gears. Absolute interesting tactics with the second gear. Purple sector 2, I think. Whether that's true or not, I don't think it is, so that's a lie. Here comes Cookie across the line. Will he go P1? He does go P1 with a 0.0 as well. So the top 3 with the top 3 teams on paper. Holy, I'm bloated. So we have a Red Bull front row with Hoop in P3. All 3 of them with the 0.0. I need a burp. God almighty. Okay. So yeah, that's almost everyone's run done. Not done and dusted, but a couple more guys. Reptile starting his lap. Ardell is still in the pits. And then, who's that? Veyron is ghosted. Not sure what went on for Veyron, but he shall continue. Reptile is now starting his lap. I guess we can go on board with him. Your brother is just better, Chandler. I guess we can see if we have telemetry on. I don't want it on, but we'll see how it looks. I mean, after looking at the constructor standings, I'm surprised how low Ferrari is. Last time I checked, Chandler, you were one of the head guys for Ferrari. Where are y'all? Why are you guys P5? Sure, okay. Alright, I think this is our second to last guy who should set his lap time. Broken Reptile, who is on PS4, I just realized. Our only PS4 guy on here. He goes P10 with a 42.9, so making good use of that Aston Martin. We only have 2 guys, well 3 guys technically, including me, but 2 guys racing who are not on Xbox. As you can see, they're both in the Q2. Reptile and Phantom, with the rest being on Xbox. Actually, yeah. I guess I can bring that up. BRL is now crossplay. So whatever platform you're on, you can join and race with us. Alright, who's out? Port is on his out lap. We'll go to him. Other Ferrari will also be on his out lap. That will be Toneless Death. McLaren 9. Is he on a lap? Sufyan isn't on a lap. So Hoop is though. Actually, it looks like he just finished it. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Yep, and he did. So Hoop pulls into the pits. Not sure what pit lane speed is, but I guess we can go to Port, who is starting his lap in the red Ferrari. Next week, that will be kind of yellow. A bit of a questionable livery choice, but it's Ferrari, nothing new. So while Port continues on his lap, I'm going to do the cast selection now. We have Dayton. He's going to be starting his lap. Hoop has retired, so he knows he's well into Q3. So he starts his lap. Dayton. Toneless Death is on the lap, who is currently P8, going through whatever corner that is, turn 4 maybe. So we only have those three out of track. A couple guys are coming out of the pits right now. Would it be 4, who is Port, going through the final legit corner. Actually, I don't know if it's the final legit corner anymore in this game. Maybe these final sets of corners are difficult now. But looking nice and clean for Port, absolutely destroys that wall. So that probably could have costed him some speed, and he pulls into the pits. So now we'll go to his teammate. That's not his teammate. There's his teammate. Port retires, so he knows he's well in to key 3. Toneless Death coming through the final legit corner. I'll just keep it saying that. Purple sector 2 it says, but that's a lie. Through the final set of corners onto the main straight. Now up to P6 goes the Ferrari of Toneless Death with a 41.1. Kind of surprising how low these two Ferraris are. I feel like they should be a bit higher. Cam's on his outlap. Dayton should be coming in. That is not Dayton. This is Dayton. That's not Dayton. Dayton comes into the pits. Cam is being Cam. Toneless Death has finished his lap, and everyone else is starting their out lap. Miniko doesn't have a front wing, so that's his Q2 done and dusted. Nath is starting his. I think that's Veyron that will be the first to cross the line. Reptile behind him. Who's kind of behind him? That's Sufyan, I think. Yep. Miniko S crashed on the main straight. Interesting. Dayton has retired, he's well in. Oh, I can't go to P10. Okay. We'll keep it on Varen for now, as he will be the first to cross the line. He's currently P11, the first spot out of Q2, so he will get knocked down if he remains in this position. Miniko is at risk in P10, and obviously he cannot set another lap to back it up, or to improve his position, as he's completely out of qualifying. Whether that crash was on purpose or not, I have no clue. That's what I was thinking, Chandler. Top 4 have retired. They know they are well in, as they are also the top cars. But through the final corner, quote unquote, here comes the AlphaTauri of Veyron, our Tier 2 champion from last season in F1 2021. Let's see what he can do coming down this very long straight here at Baku. DRS wide open, and coming across the line, he will set a 41.1. That puts him up into P7. That keeps Miniko in P10. Out. Reptile coming across the line. He goes up to P8. Goes back down to P11. Okay, so Reptile has a 42.1. Where's Phantom? Phantom is coming out of the final corner. That's a Haas dead. That's Nath, so he's down in P10. Not gonna lie, kind of confusing from the standings there, as Miniko is... Oh, still has like a better lap. Okay, I see. But can Phantom improve from his 204? He can. Not sure what position he went up to. He went up to P8. So that's an Alfa Romeo into Q3. Actually, technically both were into Q3, but Miniko has crashed out, so that's Miniko out of qualifying. But there we have it. Qualifying 2 is done and dusted. Cookie P1 with a 40.0. Dayton P2, 8,000th behind him. And Hoop P3, 600ths behind Cookie. Port P4, Cam P5, Toneless Death P6, Veyron P7, Phantom P8, Sufyan P9, and then your 4 that have been knocked out are Miniko, Nath, Reptile, and Ardell, who did not set a lap time. And I think it was because he didn't join the lobby back? I'm not sure. That's very cool, Chandler. I think this is the right screen. Yes? It is. Okay. See, we're exploring stuff while we're going through qualifying. Okay, so it's now Q3. Fastest laps are gonna come out. Let's get the telemetry going. Yep. Alright, that's actually not a good... Who is the first to come out? I think that's a Red Bull, maybe Cookie. What did I do? Here. That was not Cookie. It was Dayton. So Dayton will be the first one to set a lap, formerly known as Taylor Clan. That's just Chandler saying Chandler things. But, alright. Almost everyone is out except for Veyron, as someone has gone straight on. That's Phantom, but he has it. He's gotten it back running. Holy Sczther. But while everyone warms up their tires and preps for their laps here in Q3, I think they should be doing 2 laps. Yeah. Absolutely clobbering the wall in his outlap is Dayton. Welcome, Ritzy. I'm depressed. Alright, here we go. First laps of Q3 should be getting underway. Veyron has gotten out of his garage, so everyone is out on track. Once again, Dayton will be the first one to set his lap. That is Hoop behind him in P5, so he'll be the second one to set his lap, with a Ferrari who is behind those two, which is Port, yes, then Cookie, and then the McLarens. Sufjan first, and then, actually no, that's Cam first. So Cam first, and then Sufjan. Then the Ferrari Toneless, and then Phantom. So back to the front we go. Here's Dayton. Looking nice and tidy for Dayton, going through turn 3. I think misses the curb, which you are supposed to hit, as the curb is very flat now. Coming through turn 4, looking nice and tidy for the Red Bull. Going down, all the way down to second gear for that little complex. Gets a purple sector 1, which should be true, as he is the first one coming through the track. Now entering the castle section. A little tap on the wall, but I think that should be fine. Whether that actually happened or not, I'm not sure. Look nice and clean through there. Very low gears for these guys, which is quite inspiring. Another tap on the wall for Dayton. Coming through Esports corner. Now coming through the final corner. Looks nice and tidy. Sufjan has crashed out in the castle section. Not sure if I can check him out. Well, actually, we can try. We'll go to Phantom. Phantom is also spun, so that's not good. So we have Phantom and Sufjan doing their things in the castle area. But back to the front, here comes Dayton. DRS wide open down the main straight. Coming across the line to set the first lap. And we're into the 39.2. Hoop should be coming in. What will he do? He will go P2 with a 39.7. Well a ways back from Dayton. Who's coming in? That's Port coming down across the line. No ERS. 40.3 for unsighted Port 1. Cookie goes P3 with a 39.9. And Cam goes P4 with a 39.9. So Dayton, with an absolute outstanding lap, goes up into P1 with a 0.2. Thomas Death goes P6 with a 0.5. 42.5 actually. And I think the last one should be Veyron, who did not bin his lap. I'm not sure if Phantom will do another one. Looks like Phantom will start another lap, or at least complete it. 54.1 for Phantom. And then we have Veyron, who will be the final one to set his banker. And Veyron goes up into P6, your tier 2 champion from last season, with a 42.3. So that's your first laps done and dusted for qualifying 3. Obviously, these guys can go way faster as the track grips up more nearing the end of the session. Currently, Dayton P1 with a 39.2, well ways ahead of the rest of the field. Yeah, also well ways ahead of the top of Q2. Nearing, what is that, 8 seconds? Or not 8 seconds, 8 tenths? 8 seconds, yeah, nice. So everyone should be pulling into the pits. I don't know what button I'm pressing. What is it? F1. Veyron has retired. And he has crashed on the castle section as well. I guess that can be another thing that we look out for during the race is... Ow. Is the castle section. Many things can happen. Oh, what a lord. Oh, let's go. Maybe we will have a co-com. Phantom has retired. Not sure yet, but alright. Maybe we will have a co-com. Not sure who will invite him though to the lobby. Hello, team.
Okay.
Maybe we'll have some energy now. That'd be so nice.
Alright, let me get my game loaded up.
But I can't invite you. I'm on my PC.
It's okay. From what it seems, it's Q3. I'm assuming.
Yep, we're in Q3. Final run should be starting in a couple minutes. We have 4:20 left. Dayton is 5/10 ahead of the field.
On pole position.
On pole position.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Alright, so there's your gaps. We shall change that back to that. Looks like.
Did you show them the couches when the lobby restarted?
No, I fixed my stream stuff. Why would I be showing them couches?
Bro. Because couches are better,
I
bro.
know, but next time I had to get my stream organized. I also had the wrong title, so I had to do that too. But looks like Cookie will be the first one out. Well, we said. No one has followed him. Port has also followed him, so these guys are kind of early. You in the lobby yet? Nope, got it. Wait, is there like...
We ball.
We ball, let's go. Alright, if someone can invite... Okay, nice. Now you're in. So, here we have it. Cookie will be starting his lap. His final lap of Q3. Whether he will complete it or not, we shall see. Coming down... Wait, they can use the outside curb? Xbox curbs. I didn't even know that. So yeah, while he does that, we'll look down the field. Dayton is on his out lap. We have Hoop just exiting the pits. Cam is still in the pits. Port will be starting his lap, and Toneless Death will also be starting his lap in a couple.
All right.
Looks like Cookie is backed out, so he will be going for another attempt. Who'll be the one? Oh, Port is on his lap right now, coming out of turn 2.
Of course, we have some newcomers now. Port officially now in the Ferrari alongside Toneless Death after Miniko decided to terminate his contract with them because he decided he wasn't good enough. Strangely, but yeah, everyone on their out laps.
Yep.
Toneless Death will be the first one to cross the line after he finishes his lap. So we'll keep out an eye for him. Yeah.
Port is currently on his lap, coming through the castle section. Doesn't tap the wall, so that's nice and clean. Going all the way down to second gear, keeping it nice
Port
and tidy,
really
all the way up to fourth.
Gears.
Yeah, double short shift, exiting the castle section. Now coming through this flat section, coming into esports corner. Will he tap the wall like Dayton did? No, he does not.
Ooh.
Keeps it off the wall, millimeters off the wall, but keeping it nice and tidy through his lap.
Oh, and he spins.
That's a bin for Port.
Yeah, that's tough. Well, that's qualifying over him. P5 will be the highest position he would be able to get.
Ooh, huge snap for Taylor. So Taylor will be down, or Dayton will be down.
Right.
Hoop is coming through, headed to turn 3. Cookie is also on his lap now. Cam just started. Toneless, where's Toneless? Coming through, headed to esports corner. Keeping it off the wall, unlike Taylor.
Pretty clean there. Yeah.
Yeah, nice and tidy. Will he spin just like his teammate?
Oh, bit off the apex, but
nice clean exit.
Spin. Yep.
Coming through the final bits of this lap, Let's see what lap he will do. Next guy to cross the line looks to be one of the Red Bulls.
Toneless Death, DRS wide open. See, will he beat his teammate? No, he won't. Best position he'll start on is P6, 4/10 off of his teammate. Now the Red Bulls, could they be negotiating on a bit of slipstream? No, I don't.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Taylor
looks
hasn't
like it.
validated,
Taylor-
so Cookie will get a bit of slipstream here.
I'm not sure why, if he's on pole, but I guess I think
want that
Hoop
front
would
row.
be faster. Yeah. That's like the perfect position there. DRS open for Cookie. Will he steal pole from his teammate and give the advantage to the Red Bull team? No.
Got the Ghost
Wow.
P2. And here
Whoa,
comes
whoa,
Hoop coming across the line. Ghost P2 with a
P2,
.3.
Even with the slipstream, Cookie could not beat the top two. What about Cam now in the McLaren? He's usually the underdog here.
Here
Coming
he
across the
is.
line on the really long straight. Can he beat Cookie? No, he can't. 2/10 off him. And that is your qualifying order. Actually, I think Port is going for another lap. I'm not sure. Judging by the doubts, I don't think he would be fast enough to beat Cam.
Doesn't have any
But-
ERS either.
Oh,
So
yeah, he
that
doesn't.
should not help him. Here coming across the line, he does
There you go.
not. But wow, what a lap from Dayton, keeping it in P1 with his banker.
I think Cookie knew there that lap that he had was not the best, so maybe a bit of slipstream could have helped, but it didn't really pay off in the end. Maybe it did against Cam, but there you go. Dayton, pole position, I think first pole position of the season, with Hoop and Cookie rounding out the All-American top 3. Actually, wow. All-American top 8 except for Sufyan. But yeah, I think it would be a very interesting battle for the lead from Dayton, Hoop, and Cookie, and Cam could possibly be there. Don't forget, Sczther is also starting in P20, so it'll be really fun to see him coming through the field and see if he can, challenge them.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty nice end to qualifying 3. A little bit of, not like drama, but a little bit of action, I guess.
Yeah, excitement.
Yeah, a little bit of excitement. So, nice way to end qualifying after it started fairly depressing. But yeah, still a big surprise. A bit of a surprise. I'm surprised Hoop wasn't able to beat Dayton's lap.
I'm racing. Okay. Oh my god.
Looks like I have to do the start now. So yeah, we'll wait a bit for everyone to not load in their setups, to get their strategy all correct and stuff. Get their fuel right. I'm not sure how much fuel these guys can save here.
Me neither, but I mean, what we do know is this little, what we call it, intermission, is
Yeah.
when all the drivers can tweak their setups, judge their fuel, and judge their strategy accordingly. People like Red Bull or someone are definitely going to, talk to each other and see what's the best outcome.
I think it is guaranteed that a good chunk of the grid will go hard, medium, as that is the strategy for this game.
Yeah, the overcut seems to be really strong.
Mhm. Maybe we will have a couple of people starting on mediums and then going on to hards. And then I'll find it very surprising if someone starts on the softs, but I wouldn't
Alright, I'm
doubt it if someone does.
let's see if did they start? Are they good?
Nope, we are waiting for players.
Okay, we're chilling.
Alright, we got the session timer up, so
Sir?
not sure if we
I'm
have
in.
formation up or
I'm
not.
good.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You doing the start?
Yeah.
I bet.
Alright.
Alright.
Here
Oh,
we
we're going
go.
straight into it.
3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And his lights out, and away we go. Dane gets a good start, but Hoop gets a better one. Hoop tries to get him off the line, but Taylor cut. Sorry, that's Cookie. Cookie all the way to P1. Dane down into P4. Port from P5 gets into P3, and Hoop definitely
Ooh.
not happy from that first corner.
Cam has been spun around.
Carnage in the back. Cam is around, and there's a lot of front wing damage over there. Yellow flags all over the track, but we're still running all good. Thomas Death down into P9 after not a good start for the Ferrari, man. Oh, I see a lot of people without front wings. There's an Alpha and a Haas battling there. There's a lot of people going forward.
Oh, huge contact! Ardell's been
this
spun
is
around, and
carnage.
Ardell does not have a front wing. So much contact is going on.
Everywhere. No safety
Wow.
car yet, but
I think
that
another
was
Haas doesn't
definitely-
have a front wing.
definitely crazy, yeah. Two
Nath does
Williams
not
in
have a front wing.
P11 and P12, and
Oh.
Sczther up into P10. Remarkable start for the Alpine driver. I wonder how many people would have to pit based on all of this mess. Really.
A lot of people have to. But
But
that
yeah, Cookie. Man, Cookie came out of nowhere. I thought that was Dayton battling with Hoop, but Hoop just had no apex speed, and Cookie could basically just pass him right then and there.
Yep, an absolute chaotic start. But I was without the formation lap. I was not able to pull up the tires. So there we have it. The top 4 are on hards with Veron on mediums. Bit going on further at the back. It's because they're going up into P9. An absolute fantastic start from the American. John jump at the P10 in the Williams, and then Nath does not have a front wing.
Yep, top 4 all in the hards except for Veron. Veron opting to go riskier strategy on the mediums compared to everyone else in the top 10 except for Phantom. But let's see who's in the pits. About like 3 or 4 cars in the pits. Nath, Cam. No, Cam actually stays out. Nath, Redeemer, Minico, Ardell.
Yep. So not a good start for a lot of people. One of the bigger losers is Cam, going from the top 10, not remembering where he started, but all the way down to P16 after a spin at turn 2.
Yeah, of course. Bring up the winners and losers here. Obviously, I think, wow, Sczther 11 positions up from P20 to P8, and Cookie, I think, especially from P3 to P2. Alphanesis from P18 to P11, and Cam, biggest loser, 12 positions down. P4 to P16. No front wing damage though, just a lot of carnage.
Who was that?
Caught off. That's a yellow
Cold
flag.
Carnival
Cold
has
Carnival on the
crashed. I saw a huge snap from him, and will that be a safety car? I think that's a full course safety car. That
Yeah,
is.
that's a full course safety car. I'm not sure how the strategies will play after this, but for sure the people
Retire
who
your
have
car in
to
the
pit
pits.
for their front wings would definitely get help by this.
Yep, not sure what. Oh, actually, it's just a VSC. I just saw that on the board up there.
VSC.
Yeah,
Alright,
make sure
so
you
drivers
retire
hopefully
your car.
they don't get any. What was that?
Retire your car.
I'm not driving.
Can you not take over it?
I don't want to.
I think you gotta, bro.
Do I?
I think so.
I mean, I'm ghosted, am I not?
That's what I had to do with in tier 2 when I had the car.
Yeah, I mean, Calzona has DRS. I'm not complaining.
If this
Yeah,
messes up with
still-
Hoop, oh well.
VSC still going on. Hoop barely in the DRS. Oh, barely. There you
DRS
go,
back
VSC.
on.
Yeah. Hoop lost a little bit of time there, so he'll have to gain it back in the corners.
Cookie looks to be dropping Hoop out of the DRS, so going to this middle sector, I wouldn't be surprised if Hoop is completely out.
There's a little battle going on between Minico and Redeemer for P17 and P18. The Alfa Romeo and the Williams, another yellow flag, but Minico stays ahead after weaving a little bit to Redeemer, a little friendly weave.
Nothing else seems to be going on, so go back to the front. Hoop looks to have gotten well back into the DRS to the middle sector, so he should be fine with that.
Of course, he definitely caught up in the middle sector. He was 1.2 down when the VSC ended, so he got caught a little bit off guard by it compared to Cookie. Cookie's doing well. I mean, he's got
Oh,
about the same amount of ERS.
big snap from Dayton, so that will completely screw him over. He's now out of DRS and a well ways back from the top 3.
Yeah, wow. I mean, look at Port. He's almost in DRS from Hoop.
So that will not help Dayton after starting on pole, dropping all the way down to P4, and now he does not have DRS. Bit of a change of position. Here comes Sczther going up to P7. An absolute fantastic start from the Alpine.
Yeah, Sczther is flying, man. P20 or I think P19 to P7. He's gonna have to chase down to McLaren. He's like, I would say 10 seconds back from the lead.
Yeah, Sczther being a winner of this race is not out of question. Obviously, Sczther has won this season in the Alpine. So yeah, a Sczther win wouldn't be something surprising.
Out of the question, yeah.
Cam going up into P13. Minico grabs fastest lap on the mediums. More switching up going on, and I think you have to retire your car.
Do I?
Chandler's requesting it.
Okay.
Oh, was that a bit of a tap from Cookie on the wall? Hoop is right all over the back of Cookie. Port with a huge snap in the background. So that's Port completely out of the rest between the top 2. But here we go. I think we're going to have a little battle going on into turn 1 between these 2.
I'm playing on controller. Hopefully. Oh, shit. Okay. I have to maneuver this. Oh, my God. I already have front wing damage. Bailey. This
Dude,
is not good.
it's fine. Just get your way into the pits. But here we go with the Red Bull in front and the Mercedes behind. Let's see what these 2 can do. Hoop will have DRS.
Me instead, IMO.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Inspiring. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to the front. Here we go. Hoop has DRS, but he is not on the button. Hoop grabs fastest lap and he backs off, so he wants to stay behind Cookie, save that ERS. And then also save those tires. Maybe he can stretch them out a bit more and do something Chandler did last night. So Port has completely dropped out of DRS, 1.8 behind Hoop. So that will not help him. Dayton 2.2 behind Port. So both of them do not have DRS, and both of them have lost touch with the top 2 here.
Oh my God. Oh my
God damn it, team.
Please tell me that's not a safety car. Please.
Where'd you crash?
Pit lane.
You'll be fine. Alright, looks like we are we are safety car free, especially
well,
after that.
Dear, because that just cost him like $400,000. But I mean, Hoops just covered up so much ground to Cookie ever since that safety car. 1.2 seconds down to 5/10, and as you said, he lifted on the straight. So he's playing the patient game here. Usually, with his battles compared, to Sczther in these past races, he was the one getting chased. Now he's the one chasing.
Yeah, right now Hoop also looks like to be the faster car, especially through the middle sector, easily being able to keep up with the Red Bull of Boss Cookie. But now going onto the main straight, he will have DRS again, but will he actually go for the pass?
Yeah, it's just that Mercedes straight line speed just affecting him so much. He's not even catching up through the
Yellow
S's. You can
flag.
see Cookie. Alphanesis, I think is.
Oh,
That
Alphanesis in the wall. That is no front wing for the Haas. So both Haases have lost their front wing, but back to the front on the main straight. That's the wrong button. Hoop backs off again.
Hoop has significantly more ERS compared to Cookie now.
Port goes deep into
Cookie's
turn 1, so he loses even more
Oh,
time.
man. Port's just being Port, bro. It's just man, just Port. Dayton's catching up a little bit to him. 1.4 seconds. He was 2 seconds back a while ago.
Yep, Sczther has gone up into P6, getting past the McLaren, and I think he grabbed fastest lap as well. So absolute fantastic stuff from the Alpine. Alphanesis retires in the pits, so no harm, no foul there. But Calzone retires at, I think that's Esports Corner, and that's a safety car. Full course safety car.
Full course safety car. Remember what I said with Sczther, when not being out of the question, this definitely is going to help him in closing the gap to the leaders, especially. I'm not sure what the pit strategy will be. I think I think the mediums would be an advantage here. Well, the people who started on mediums could possibly pit for hards to the end. I'm not so sure. We'll have to wait and see. But
yeah.
yeah, all of Hoop's hard work, lifting through those straights, it comes to an end. Cookie can regenerate his ERS, get back in the groove, and Hoop will just have to keep doing what he's doing and try and pressure him to keep the same circumstance alive.
Yep. So something to mention is the bottom two drivers, Miniko and Ardell, they have pitted. Miniko goes on to the hards and Ardell went on to the mediums. So whether Ardell goes straight to the end or not, we don't know. But it looks like... Okay, so it looks like Cookie has pitted.
Wow.
Ardell gets a drive-through time penalty for speeding under safety car. So Hoop has stayed out. Port has followed Cookie.
Well.
Dayton has followed. So that's going to be double stack between Red Bull.
Yeah.
Looks like everyone
Sczther
behind.
Stays out.
Veron is in,
Hoop
so
and
I think it's going to be
Sczther
hard.
stay out.
Sufjan stayed out. And Cookie...
Whoa. Cookie's all the way back. What happened to Cookie?
Something happened with Cookie because Port is now ahead of Cookie.
And Toneless is ahead of Cookie.
And that's...
actually...
That has completely hindered Dayton as now he's all the way down to P10.
Oh no. Do you think Cookie pulled an Alonso Hungary 2007 or something? I don't know.
I wouldn't put out the question.
Now John separates Port and Cookie. Cookie's definitely frustrated from that. The man who was about 5 seconds behind him is now in front of him. The Ferrari of Port.
Something to also note here is, will Port and then both the Red Bulls stretch the mediums all the way to the end of the race?
Can they do that?
I'm not sure what the strategy is. Only guy we have in chat that really plays the game is Chandler.
The Hearts could probably do that. I'm not so sure about the mediums.
Yeah,
You have to wait and see, to be honest. I mean, even Sczther and Hoop, they both definitely need to make another pit stop. We'll just see if Port and Cookie have the tire saving advantage of their cars and of their caliber.
Yeah, I guess something also to mention is the top two are both the top of Xbox, so probably they know exactly how long the mediums are going, so that's why they haven't pitted. But I don't know, not sure.
Some insight to McLaren's strategy game. Cameron just said, I have no idea what to do, so I just copied you and Hoop, Sczther. That's crazy. These McLaren strategies are just wild today. So keep an eye out on Cam, everyone, because he's definitely one to look out for.
Yep.
Oh, I mean, Cookie with Cam behind him, he's definitely going to be pooping his pants right now.
I don't know. Cam can spice things up a little bit, so you know, we'll see. Especially with his friends like Cookie.
Oh yeah, I think safety car would be coming in this lap if I'm not mistaken. Maybe even next lap. I hope this lap, because I get to see my two favorite rivals of this season, Hoop and Sczther, battle it out. I've seen these two battle it out for at least half the season. They get to do it again on the same lap tire. But then again, they are still battling for the lead. Cookie and Port are still in contention, and we don't know if they have a pit stop left. And they have fresher rubber than them, so I don't know. They'll have to play it tactically. Will they battle it out for the lead and lose time to the people behind, or will Sczther just stay behind them and DRS train each other until they pit?
Well, we will find out in a couple minutes, I guess. Redeemer is still a ways back. Yep. But I do not think that these two will really fight that hard. They want to get to the end, and they want to make sure that Cookie and Dayton end up making the wrong strategy call, as well as Port, actually.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't know. We don't know either. We've counted in Sczther, Hoop, and Port. Maybe Sufjan and Toneless could have something to say. They both have the same laps of tires as Hoop and Sczther, but I don't know.
Yep.
John as well in P6. I mean, he has Cookie, Cam, and Dayton behind him, so he's gonna be defending for his life, George Russell style. John always seems to be the type of guy to just being the points out of nowhere, like just take advantage of all the carnage. Nat gets a 5-second feed for ignoring yellow flag for some reason.
Not sure what went on there, but yeah.
Cam in the pits.
Ooh.
Remember, guys, another insight to McLaren's strategies. Maybe they've decided to go on the mediums. Yes, they have. But Cam will come out behind Redeemer out in 16th. Actually, no, because Reptile and Medico have pitted. Redeemer pits as well. So P13 for the American McLaren driver.
It's looking like the mediums might be able to make it from here. I'm not sure. Axe is in the chat, so Axe can inform us with that. Someone's going on to softs.
Oh, Reptile on the softs. Okay.
Maybe going for a very, very early fastest lap. Whether that will stand or not, I have no clue. But yeah, the top two and their caliber, I highly doubt that they will fight.
Yeah, maybe some DRS passes here and whatnot, but Azerbaijan is just, the Baku street circuit in general is just a very, very tight circuit, so you have to take the fastest line every single time or else you'll just lose seconds.
And you have to ensure that you aren't pushing too hard and then end up getting into the wall, as
Yeah.
we've already seen a lot this race. So not too many penalties yet. I highly doubt anyone's gonna rack up penalties in terms of track limits here.
Well, of course Ardell has a penalty.
Nothing new.
Freaking drive through, bro. Ardell, man, come on, man.
Yeah, so that's not good for him and the Alpha Tire team, but
TTM and Ardell.
and we
man.
got a safety
All right,
car in
here we
this
go.
lap. So a lot of questions to be answered here. Whether these two top caliber drivers will battle it out and hold themselves up, we will find out within a couple seconds.
Yeah, Hoop is definitely gonna want to get that run on Sczther coming through the straight, but Sczther has that straight line speed. He has nothing to worry about. One of the fastest cars in the straight line this game. He doesn't seem to be worried about the reaction time compared to Hoop. He's just warming up his tires, and there goes Hoop. There goes Hoop. Really late in the start. Sczther already wanting to pass him, using the ERS. Gonna go down the inside. Hoop around the outside. Oh, Sczther manages to stay behind Hoop. Great defending from the Mercedes. Sufjan in the mix as well. Is Sczther gonna try and go for a second time this straight? There's a yellow flag.
Dayton has spun around. He's ghosted, so he's down all the way. He's down back, or what? He's P12. Holy, bit of a change here. Cookie's up to P5 again, and yeah, a bit of a stroke there, but it's looking good right now for the medium runners.
The outside really seems to prove a very effective line to take in turn one. We saw with Cookie, with Hoop at the start, and now he actually pulled it off in this lap, at the start of this lap.
Yep, Dayton falling even more. Oh, he has some damage, so that's not good for him.
Oh man, I mean Dayton's the king of comebacks, so I'm pretty sure he'll just go into the pits and then finish in the points either way somehow. It's Dayton, crazy lad.
Ooh, but Sczther is already out of DRS.
Sczther. That's interesting. I mean, they both have the same amount of ERS. That Mercedes just has the cornering ability that the Alpine does not have. I remember Sczther talking about how bad the Alpine is on low-speed corners, and Baku definitely has so much of that.
Very close to the wall goes Sufi, and here comes Port up to P3, and Cookie follows right behind Port. Up into P4 goes Port, or not Port, goes Cookie, but here we go. Side by side down the main straight goes the Ferrari and the Red Bull.
That straight line speed
Will they
difference.
keep it clean going down into turn 1? Cookie has the inside line and he looks to have the position done. No, he does not.
Man,
Bit of contact
so
between him and
close.
Port going down into turn 2, and looks like Cookie has gone up into P3.
One bit of straight left. Port definitely has the ERS compared to Cookie. Oh man, Cookie's just flying, man. That's crazy. That Red Bull is just so slippery. There you go. Gets up into P3 after not the best of pit stops. He's catching up to Sczther now, who's outside of the DRS of Hoop.
Yeah, he's a well ways away. 1.4 and dropping the Hoop.
Cookie's definitely in that contention now for the win if he keeps this up.
But the question still remains if the mediums can make it to the end. Because if they can,
Right.
Hoop or Cookie has this race won.
You're right. He has the fresher rubber compared to these top two, and we're not even sure if he'll make another pit stop. The top two, Sczther and Hoop, definitely need to make another pit stop because they started the race on these tires. We're not so sure about Cookie and Port, just purely based on the fact on race trim.
Bit of more switching position going on here. Cam has gotten up into P8, also on the medium tires, but they are fresher than Hoops and Cookies. Wait, not Hoops. Than Ports and Cookies. So will Cam be out of the question? I don't think so.
Sczther's definitely struggling. Something's wrong with him. He's fallen 8/10 every single time in that middle sector. Cookie, not really pushing for that extra position though. 35% ERS. Sczther does not really have much left either, but Cookie gets the fastest lap. Oh man, he just caught up so much in that first corner. DRS is now enabled, I think. Yes, he does. He'll have that slipstream and DRS advantage. Uses the ERS easily through that Alpine.
Yep, and that's Cookie up into P2. Now he will chase down Hoop on 11 lap old hards. But as I mentioned earlier, will these mediums make it? Because with Cookie pushing this hard, it's a doubt.
Or maybe he just pitted for that
Oh,
extra
yellow
grip.
flag.
Oh, there you go. Minute go.
Not sure what happened to him.
That's
Is that a
another
safety
safety car.
Oh.
Another safety car.
Has that just
I'm
helped
not
Cookie
sure
and,
who
or not
this
Cookie, Hoop and
benefits.
Sczther? Yeah.
Does it benefit them?
Not sure. Not sure what happened to Nico. It looks like he crashed on the exit of turn 3.
I mean, Cookie definitely does not. Well, Cookie and Port can't pit again unless they want to go on hards. Hoop and Sczther might go on mediums. So they might have that 5-lap advantage on the mediums compared to Cookie and Port. But they would definitely have to make up a lot of ground, losing a lot of positions.
Actually, I don't think they lose that many because now all the 11 lap,
Well, yeah,
all
everyone
the
else
hard
has to
runners
pit,
would end up
right?
going on to mediums, yeah.
Yeah.
Because now the mediums can, I think they can easily make it now.
It all depends on the rest of the grid.
Hoop is in. Well, Cookie looks to be staying out. Cookie stays out. Sczther is coming in. Port stays out. Sufyan is coming in. So yeah. Oh, Veyron stays out on hards. Cam should be staying out. Yes, he does. Toneless is in. John is in. Phantom stays out on 5-lap old hards, or 6-lap now. Nath should be going on mediums as well. Reptile is in, so that helped him out. Deemer, oh, this helps out Dayton as well.
Oh, yes, it does. The king of comebacks. Dayton.
Yeah.
One of the how would I say this? I don't know, bro.
Yep.
Like the outshiners or whatever, the people that are different. I don't know.
The what?
Just Veyron and Phantom, the two people who pitted for hards in the first pit stop compared to everyone else.
Ooh.
I don't know if that will help them. We'll see.
I think this more hurted them because now they have to stay on the hards if they want to keep their track position. And then now with everyone behind them on fresh mediums. something Hoop and Sczther have to do within the first couple laps is get past Phantom and get past Veyron if they want to contend for the win. So that is 13 laps done here at Baku. For those just tuning in, we are under safety car after a Minico crash out of turn 3. I assume it was on exit. It looked to be on exit. So maybe he just got a bit too eager on throttle and went into the wall. But right now we have Cookie and Port, who pitted on the first safety car, who went on to mediums, which is why they have 6-lap old mediums. Veyron also pitted, but he went from medium to hards on that first safety car. Cam also pitted in that first safety car, but at the very end, so that's why he has fresher tires than Port and Cookie. And then Phantom, along with Veyron, he pitted in that first safety car. And then from Hoop all the way down to P15, actually, they all pitted in this safety car.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. Minico started bashing, or not bashing, but making fun of Port for spinning in the final corner, saying, "Oh, it looks like Ferrari's still kind of shit then. Look at him down in P16 retired after his own doing. That's crazy."
The banter.
Yeah, and Port in P2, that's, well, not, I wouldn't say that's karma, but actions speak louder than words.
Very ironic.
I'm messing with you, Minico. Of course I love you.
We love our very own Minimo.
Except for Deer, for sure.
Yeah. But Deer's Deer, so.
Deer's Deer.
I also love Deer.
No, I can't curse on stream. Damn it.
You already done it twice, so it doesn't matter.
No, I haven't.
Hey, you have?
What have I said? Have I said the freak word?
No, the S word.
The poopy word?
The poopy word.
What? No, I haven't.
Hey, you have. You've done it twice. You did it when you took over the Mercedes, or your car. And then you just did it, mentioning Minica.
Oh, I did! Oh, you're right.
We should keep a counter coming up.
No.
I gotta get a counter running.
I'm not sure if this is glitch. Everyone on my screen has low fuel.
I don't have telemetry on.
Oh.
But I think a lot of people did underfuel, because... Actually, I don't know. Funny game. So, looks like we're gonna have one more lap on the safety car as Ardell is 3,500 miles away.
Ardell's just being Ardell, man. Ardell.
Yep. We'll keep an eye on him. Maybe go for a little hot lap here at Baku. Coming down the final corner on the hard combat tires comes the Alfa Romeo. That's not the Alfa Romeo, that's the Alfa Tauri. Missing the curb on the exit, as you do not want to bottom out on that curb. I think that is how Port spun in qualifying. Not sure though. I don't really remember. But Ardell is backing out a bit and then using ERS under safety car. So yeah, I guess that works. I don't know what that's supposed to do.
Oh,
Nath is back into the pits. So not
Opting
sure.
for the
Hards.
That's interesting.
Not sure what strategy this
On
is
7
from.
lap with hards actually.
Yeah. So that has been some used hards. Not sure what the strategy is from Nath, our very own NVR Nath. I don't know why I'm saying that, but yep. So yeah, it looks like we will start racing this lap. Cookie in the lead with Port behind in P2. These guys started P3 and P4. They started the second row, and now they're P1 and P2. That's not good. Oh, that is not good, actually. Cam has left the session. So, Cheem, if you can do a duty.
Alright. So 10 laps remaining of this Grand Prix after these people cross the line. it's honestly going to be really interesting to see if Cookie and Port can push these mediums to the end, and if they will have the pace compared to the likes of Hoop and Sczther behind them, who are on considerably fresher mediums, 6 lap old fresher. But yeah, they're just gonna have to get past the likes of Phantom, Cam, and Veyron to do so. Veyron on hard, so is Phantom, and Cam is on kind of the same strategy as Port and Cookie, just pitted 2 laps earlier. Maybe it's starting to pay off for Cam a bit. Here we go. Cookie leading his first restart of this race, but in front of Port. He started behind Port in the last safety car. Now he's starting in front. But yeah.
You got it, G.
There we go. Here we go. There goes Cookie, there goes Port, there goes Veyron, and there goes the rest of the grid. Cam goes into the pits unexpectedly. Phantom and Hoop already battling it out. Hoop down the inside. Battle for P5. Sczther follows him. Sczther kind of trying to stick his nose into Hoop, but Hoop keeps the position. Hoop is already on the back of Veyron, using all that ERS that he can. Easy pass against the AlphaTauri. Sczther's gonna try and follow him as well. Veyron just paves the way for both of them. Ooh. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 4-way battle for the lead, everyone. Cookie still leading the race with Port not far behind, and Hoop and Sczther already caught up to them after being several positions behind them both.
Yep, as I mentioned before the safety car restart, these two had to get through the however many drivers they had in front of them, and well, they've done exactly that. Now they're on the back of the top 2, and they can very well easily win this race.
Anyone out of the top 4 can win the race, and so Veyron and Sufjan are just there to pick up the pieces. If anyone crashes, if anyone makes a mistake in this really tight circuit, they can capitalize and maybe even get a podium out of this. The back markers such as John and Phantom, Reptile as well, also there to pick up the few slices of points that's available. Thane already on the comeback, already up into P10, chasing the 3 cars in front of him. He's on faster machinery and arguably the fastest driver in this case.
Yep, our very own. What? Okay, our very own comeback king coming up already into P10, but here comes Sufjan back up into P5.
Here comes Hoop on Sczther. Sorry, Hoop on Port. Battle for P2, this time down the inside. Port tries to pressure him. Both of them hit the wall. Hoop spins. That's Sczther up into P2. Port keeps the podium position. Like I said, Sufjan, Veyron, Phantom, John, Dayton, Broken Reptile all capitalized from Hoop's spin. Hoop is considerably behind the leaders now.
Oh, this might have just given Boss Cookie the win. However, he still has 6 lap older tires compared to Sczther. So maybe Sczther can still win this, actually.
Yeah, what? I don't know. What was that? I mean, like, Port kind of, like, I wouldn't say he forced him onto the wall because Hoop had the inside. But maybe, I don't know. That was a weird one. I can't lie. Matt, did you get a good point of view of that, Bailey?
Nope, I did not. I was on the third person point of view, and it was a fairly bad camera, so I was not able to see who was in front.
Oh. Yeah, it just looked like Port was on the outside, but he kind of squeezed Hoop. But I mean, Hoop had the inside, so it was kind of his racing line. You're gonna see. It's gonna be a long night for the stewards. That's for sure.
Yep,
Hoop already gets past John for P8.
A lot of steward inquiries are about to come in after this race. Very normal of BRL Baku, but Dayton already up into P7. Our very own comeback king looks to be right behind Phantom, and I think he should easily get this move done. Phantom is on the hard compounded tires, the fairly old hard compounded tires compared to Dayton. Yeah. And yeah, looks like it will be an easy move for Dayton, going up into P6 after being plumb last just a couple laps ago, I think.
Yeah, Hoop and Dayton are relatively close.
Sczther's about to get in DRS.
Close place. Oh, Sufjan spun. But yeah, Sczther has that DRS. Sufjan, second victim to that first corner. Maybe he touched the wall as well.
Ooh.
Hoop already passed Phantom. Up to P6. A few tenths behind Dayton. He's going to be chasing that Red Bull as much as he can. I think he knows he has the pace advantage compared to him, even though Dayton got pole.
Ooh.
Uh,
Yep, bit of a snap from Hoop, but he looks to be good. He now chases down Dayton and Veron.
I'm honestly just looking at Sczther and Cookie because Sczther closed up a considerable amount to him. Remember, Cookie does have 6-lap old harder.
Holy.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that too.
I thought he about went right into the wall.
6-lap old harder. Not harder. Order. Whoa, what? 6-lap order compound tires compared to Sczther, right? That's what.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Sure.
It's about. Yeah, he's in the DRS now. He's in the DRS. One more corner to go. 8 tenths.
Ooh.
You need 1 second to be in that DRS. Purple sector 2 for Sczther. He is flying compared to how he was compared to that battle with Hoop.
Yep.
Both of them within the 30 ERS mark. What was that, Bailey?
Yeah, Sczther does have a lot younger tires, so this looks to be something fairly simple for Sczther. Looking down for a peek into turn 1, going on the curb. Surprised he didn't bottom out there, but he does get the fastest lap with the fresher tires. Hoop goes up to P5 with Dayton going up to P4, going right past Veron, who is on the 10-lap old or the 12-lap old hards actually.
Do you think they'll be able to catch up?
Oh, Sczther's P1.
Oh, whoa! You're right. Oh, Cookie goes.
Oh, contact! Sczther's gone straight on.
On the wall, Sczther has to do a donut. What is happening? What was that?
I am not sure whose fault that was, but that looks to be on Cookie.
Dive-bombed the hell out of him. I'm sorry,
Wow.
He dive-bombed the hell out of him, and just both of them. Sczther had to resort to go to the off-road to not go into the wall, and Cookie. I don't know, Cookie.
Ooh.
That's definitely gonna be investigated. We've seen drama between Sczther and Red Bull. This is just adding fuel to the fire. I don't know if Cookie is going to get a penalty from this, but as long as Port stays between 5 seconds, which is the minimal amount of penalty seconds that someone can get from an incident, he could be crowned the winner. That is if Cookie gets a penalty and Sczther does not pass him though.
But with that being said, it looks like Sczther can easily get past Port here. He is on the button going through this little final section of the lap. He will have DRS at 17% battery. Does not look to be on it. And he looks to be easily gaining on Port. So this should be an easy move for Sczther, going back up to P2. And now the hunt is down once again for Sczther.
Yeah. I mean,
what was that?
I don't know. Ed definitely has a smile on his face because Port it's been a long run for Ferrari. They haven't really been challenging for podiums or wins, and Port is out here. I mean, shoot, even with all these incidents, you always see him in the battle for that podium. Some could even say win. It's just, yeah, it's going good for him. I'm not sure. The race isn't over yet. Anything can happen. But we'll have to just have to wait and see.
Yep, something we have missed is Hoop going up to P4, getting past Dayton. Not sure where that happened. Where that happened, but that is Hoop back up to P4. Now on the hunt down to Port. But Sczther is
still
closing fast. Despite the little collision they had into turn 3, Sczther is right back up there.
Wonder if anyone has front wing damage, but one thing's for sure, Cookie's tires are definitely dead.
That's for sure.
He's losing so much ground to Sczther.
Yeah, for those who missed it, going into turn 3, Sczther and Cookie went side by side with Cookie dive bombing it and then coming into contact with Sczther. Sczther ended up having to go to the off-road and do a little 360 as Seb did in real life. But yeah, Sczther has caught back up, but something to mention is that Sczther has no battery.
So does Cookie. Cookie barely has 10%. He's already into the DRS. 6 laps remaining. He still can get it on track.
He very well can.
Definitely with more adrenaline and more heat than ever. he's just been through so much, Sczther. Some of it has been his fault. Some of it has not been in his control. But Cookie is just wanting to defend. I feel like he's just been not desperate, but passionate, more passionate than ever for this title. Because he had it last season, but I don't know. I wouldn't say he kind of ran away with it, but this is definitely Sczther's and Hoop is definitely putting more of a kick of his ass than last season. Oh, that's another cuss word, but
it's
whatever.
good.
That's like what, 5 or 6? Whatever.
10. Okay, but something to mention is prior to today's race, Sczther is P3 in the standings, and he is 18 points behind Cookie. So if Cookie does lose this race on track, plus the 5 seconds that he might get after the race, this can bring back Sczther into the championship easily. Well, I mean, he already is, but
yeah. Hoop is past Port in a very really strange place.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
I was looking at the
Hoop is up in a P. Yeah, it's okay, but Hoop up in a P3. What a comeback from him after that little spin he had with Port.
Yep. So once again, those fresh mediums have come into good hands for the top two, not top 2 drivers of Xbox, but very up there. But here comes Sczther, peeking it, going to turn 1, does not go for the move, fakes out Cookie.
Dummy.
Yeah.
Okay, turn 3. A couple laps ago, it was carnage between these two. Now, it is the second time for Sczther to try and pass Cookie. Has the DRS, not so much ERS, has the slipstream down the inside this time. See how desperate these two get. Sczther passed him
And
up into P1. Cookie still behind him, pressuring him. He's just gonna have to wait until the straight to see if he can get another chance.
Yep, I won't be surprised if Sczther tries to push all this middle sector to break DRS before the main straight, so that Cookie doesn't have DRS going onto the main straight. But yeah, with that 5 laps to go, Hoop can gain on Cookie and might as well and can steal P2. Holy.
Yeah, 4 laps left, 15 lap old mediums. It's not looking good for Cookie.
Dayton can take P4.
Forward, Dayton, man. It's already up into the back of him. Hoop and Dayton. What a comeback from these two it has been. The race is not over yet, so they've still got a couple points to reach.
Ooh,
look at Boss Cookie.
We are nearing the detection point. Cookie looks to be well in. Oh, he's out.
Oh, he's out. Yeah, he's out.
He's out. And that's no DRS for Cookie.
That is...
Dayton is out. Dayton is retired. There's been a huge crash.
Dayton and Port.
Safety car.
What?
What?
What is happening between these two?
I assume they went side by side, going through little S's, and then Dayton's gone into the wall. What's going on? Oh, there's been illegal overtakes.
What? Oh, there's illegal overtakes now. What's
Oh,
happening?
there's so much going on right now with illegal overtakes.
You could say Sczther and Cookie and Hoop could get a cheap pit stop from this. They're not even gonna lose a lot of positions.
What has I am in so much pain. I've completely missed that crash. I was so close, but Port is onto the soft, so is Veyron. Sufjan onto the soft, so this safety car will help him out. And Reptile back onto the soft compound tires. Everyone who has pitted is going onto the softs. But okay, so the leaders did not pick up the safety car, so this will be a free pit stop. So
yeah,
everyone will go onto the softs. Wait, something to mention.
Everyone.
Phantom is P4 in the Alfa Romeo.
Woo! Go Phantom, yeah!
And then John is P5 in the Williams. Wow.
Oh, John, it's becoming a regular occurrence for John to be fighting for the points. Props to that guy.
Yeah, absolute fantastic drive. Playing George Russell type moves last year. But yeah, these guys, top 6 should easily get their pit stop in and go on to the softs. However, John and Toneless might lose positions.
I don't know. Do you think they'll come in front or behind Port? Sorry, not Port. Toneless.
I have no clue. We shall see.
Yep.
Last
But
time,
it's no-brainer pit stop for both of them.
last time Red Bull had a couple issues on their pit stop. Will they have an issue with theirs? Does not look like it. They look to be clean, and look to be clean in a way.
Pits well.
Yep, they're all onto softs. Phantom is in, so he shall also go onto softs.
Everyone, I'm assuming everyone's gonna go on the softs. It's a no-brainer since everyone else is on the softs. John actually stays out. Interesting call from John.
Spicy, spicy.
Don't listen to the pits. John, the only driver out of this grid. He's going to be fighting for his life, everyone. That is crazy. 11 lap old mediums. You saw how much Cookie was struggling on 11 lap old mediums compared to Sczther. Imagine how much a Williams will be against 1 lap old softs in 11 lap old mediums. A Williams, everyone. The slowest car on the grid.
This is going to be one huge shootout. We only have 3 laps to go, actually. So that'll be a 2-lap dash if safety car comes in this lap. I don't think it will stay out on a lap. I think it has to come in this lap, but
I think so too.
John will definitely spice things up with these mediums.
I mean, honestly, with the amount of carnage that has already happened this race, I don't. Another set of front wings in the first sector is definitely not out of the question. That's for sure.
Whew.
Sczther and not Sczther. Sczther and Cookie. Man, these two, Sczther, Cookie, and Hoop, actually, these top 3 have been battling for wins ever since the start of the season, and now with a 2-lap shootout with the same amount of tires. Sorry, the same complement of tires and the same lap old tires, it's gonna be a brawl.
The
adrenaline is running high and fast between these 3.
They will also have the same amount of battery.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be ERS dump central, I assume. Safety car is in. Not everyone is into the line, but that'll be okay. Again, these top 3 are the top 3 in the championship, so anything can go down right now.
Yes, it can. Yeah, top 3 in the championship, top 3 in the race. We've seen a lot of late dashes to the start of the finish line. We'll see what Sczther does. Oh, Port already pressuring him, already on his side, waiting for that. Oh, it looks like he got caught off guard a bit by Sczther.
Oh, it's already huge. Oh, there's so much going on. There's been a huge crash. Where?
For the line.
I have
Here we go. Sczther
no
up
clue what
into
happened.
P1. Yeah, I think that's Port. Port battling for the podium. I jinxed it. Down into P14, retired. John still in P4. Phantom not far behind him, and Sufjan and the rest of the grid chasing him down. It's the top 3.
Ooh. Oh. Fight for here with the Williams of John and Phantom. Phantom trying to go round the outside, going to turn 3. John keeps the inside line and keeps P4 on the 11 lap, or on the 12 lap old mediums.
Even with the disadvantage of the mediums, he still manages to stay ahead of him. That is crazy. No DRS enabled for the rest of this race, so that'll definitely help him out, considering he is the leader of this 10-15 car train. That's exaggerative, but yeah.
Yep, the top 3 are single file. Phantom picks up a penalty cutting the corner. That's 3 seconds for Phantom, so that will drop him all the way out. John is messed up.
Oh my lord!
Oh, so much debris.
Capitalized Sufjan around the outside. Phantom.
Oh my god.
John is down into P13.
Phantom doesn't have a front wing either. So now going into esports corner, so much more can happen if Phantom misses his corner.
With the penalty and no front wing, Sufjan is chasing him down. Oh, that's an Aston Martin into the wall as well.
Oh, huge crash.
Capitalizing to him. There's a lot of yellow flags happening. Oh my lord. Broken reptile. Oh, broken reptile. Being tossed right, left, and center. That is crazy for him. Sufjan up into P6. Yeah, he decides, you know what, that's it. I'm not taking this home.
Cookie gets fastest lap.
Okay.
But Phantom is still ahead of these guys.
Here we go. All eyes on Cookie and Sczther. This is realistically the second to last opportunity that Cookie has to pass against Sczther. He's using all the ERS he can, but I don't think he has that advantage, that DRS advantage he desperately needs against Sczther. There's so many yellow flags out here, man. That's so crazy.
Yeah, Cookie wasn't able to catch that much, so right now, through the middle sector, Sczther has the advantage. Top 3 still remaining in line, but back to P4. Phantom does not have a front wing and is still remaining ahead of this train.
That's crazy. Sufjan is so desperate to... I mean, he also has a penalty. If anything, Nath is just calming right now. He's just vibing. He's in front of this pack. He knows he's going to finish P4 if he remains penalty-free and no one passes him.
Yep, back to the front, just exiting the castle section. Sczther looks to have the advantage, but once again, Cookie has one final try going onto the main straight with DRS and with... Oh, he actually does not have that much battery.
It's that middle sector that really just catches him off.
Yep.
Even Hoop is starting to catch him up. He's closer to Hoop than he is to Sczther. Sczther approaching the final straight, using all the ERS that he can, going through the final 2 corners. There he goes. Sczther, it was an up and down race. What a crazy hectic race. About 7 retirements. Sczther comes out on top of 20 drivers and wins the Baku Grand Prix with Cookie giving it all, remaining in P2 and Hoop in P3. Phantom, with no front wing, remains on top of these 5-car train. P4 for the Alfa Romeo driver. P5, oh well, actually on track, but in P4.
Wow.
What a great debut for the Haas Reserve and Ardell and AlphaTauri. Great points for them. Cam up into P7. Also a crazy up and down race for him. Toneless Death, the only points for Ferrari in P8. GK Phantom and Sufjan after penalties, P9 and P10, and the Williams, sadly, both of them out of the points. Oh, my voice is gone.
Wow, what a race. Normal things for Baku, but wow, that was something. Sczther with driver of the day, obviously from P19. P19 on the grid, technically from last, actually, all the way to the win. And we mentioned, just because he was starting last doesn't mean he's out of the question for the win. And look who we have on top. We got Sczther.
Yes, sir, Sczther, man. Oh man, the American Jamaican Alpine driver, after a highs and lows season, he gets to add this race to one of his highs and to add to his championship charge.
Wow, what a drive from Sczther in the Alpine as well.
Oh, is this a new graphic for? Oh, this is a new graphic. That's crazy. New animation. Sorry, I never got to see that.
Yep. Whew. What a race to remember with Sczther on top in the Alpine. That is that his second win? That is his wait. That is his second win of the season.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
He won at Saudi Arabia. So that's win number 2 for the American Jamaican. Sczther on top in the Alpine,
Sure.
with fastest lap as well, and then from last to first. An absolute fantastic drive.
Also, steward increase may change the outcome of this race. I know Cookie was involved, Hoop was involved in a couple incidents. We'll have to just wait and see until the final results come into play here. But yeah, I'll invite these contestants.
Yep.
That was
Looks
crazy.
like the Twitch glitch is still on Xbox. There we go. Kai.
Wow. Okay. Bailey, you can start us off.
Alright, shall we start off with P3? Who was P3? That was Hoop. Wait, Zubier?
This guy.
Look, I don't remember. I forgot. Alright, well, Hoop, I guess we can start off with you. Bit of an up and down race, I guess you can say. Going from a spin with contact with port and then working your way back up to P3. I guess you can tell us about it.
Yeah, Port can go fuck himself, because he's a
My
fucking
lord,
idiot.
what the hell?
I don't care, bro. Everyone in the stream has heard of the word fuck before.
That's
Yeah,
very true.
fuck Port.
Okay.
Port can fuck himself, bro, because I don't
On
know
God.
what the fuck. He's on older tires.
Who does that guy
and
think
the
he is?
He's slower than me, and he wants to fucking fight it. I thought he was giving it to me, and then I gave him all the room on the outside, and he still went into me. Like the fucking idiot. I don't get it. I mean,
Even after that
cost me the
incident with
win.
Port, do you still think you could have won that race?
Yes, yes, yes.
Even without the safety car?
Yes,
Sorry, even with the safety
of
car.
course. Yes,
yeah.
of course.
That's fair enough.
There's
Anything
always
else, Bailey?
Ferrari as well. That team's a freaking mess.
Yeah, it quite is. Top team in P5. But yeah, I think that's all for me. You got anything else, Jim? Alright, word. So yeah, that's your P3 finisher. Oh, team isn't even here anymore. So yeah, that's Hoop. That's your P3 finisher. Now on to P2, Cookie. I guess you can also tell us about your race with all the strategy going on and all the chaos going on. Tell us about it.
Yeah.
I am sad. I am very sad.
Okay.
Welcome,
go
John.
ahead.
Continue, Cookie.
So
I
I
didn't
don't know. I
mean
mean,
like John. I meant to bite better.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
okay. Anyways, so no, my race was okay. Like once again, I cannot get a quali lap in this tier. Like I don't think I've ever managed to get a decent quali lap in, so that's good. But I got a really good start again, for like the 50th week. But no, I mean my pace wasn't that good in the race. I think Sczther and Hooper probably had a step ahead of me. But yeah, I picked the first safety car. It didn't work out. Because then Sczther and Hooper on fresher tires, and Sczther ended up passing me, and then it all got reset at the end. And I don't know if you saw, but on the penultimate lap, I was fully RS in the slipstream, and he gained on me. So nothing I could do there. I tried, but then I tapped the wall, so that kind of ended my chance at getting him. But it was a good race. I'm just glad I didn't spin again. Really a hard track.
Yep, pretty good drive from you and the Red Bull finishing P2. Obviously quali wasn't the best, and with that huge, I don't even know what I'm talking about right now, but Taylor with a fantastic lap, a fantastic big banker. But yeah, that's P2 for Cookie. And then I guess now we can go on to our race winner with an outstanding drive, Sczther, P19 to P1. Tell us all about it.
Yeah. It was a very chaotic race at the start. Just everyone was just spinning and crashing all over the place, and then got quite lucky with that safety car timing, and so I was able to just put onto the pressure mediums, and I tried to pass Cookie the first time, and then it just didn't work out, but I got him back later. And yeah.
Yep, and absolute fantastic race from you in the Alpine as well. But yeah, I don't have any more questions. So, final words from you guys, I guess.
Port terrorism. That's what I saw.
Hoop, you got anything for
What's
Port?
next week? What's next week?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I heard my name.
You got anything more for Port?
Yes, he's a dickhead. Good night.
All right, that'll do it, everyone. So yeah, thank you for watching, and tune in tomorrow, I think, because tomorrow's Friday for stuff. So yeah, H. What the fuck was that race, bro? What the hell?